I think my favorite thing about Stranger Things as a whole is its show don't tell approach to D&D classes. Specifically, Lucas as a ranger, Dustin as a bard, and Mike as a DM who desperately wants to control the story but it's kind of totally gotten away from him. But like through every season so far, every single season, Lucas has gotten a moment where he is in charge of comms. He's doing some kind of long range attack. Whether it's him insisting that everybody have a walkie so that they can stay in touch in season 1, or his wrist rocket in season 2. Even just the way that he's typically scouting ahead. At one point, he's literally up in a tree keeping an eye on the military on the other side of the fence so that he can give a warning to the rest of the group if something's about to happen. Lucas is a picture-perfect ranger. And Dustin bursts on the scene in season 1, seeming like he's got a better grasp on the technology than everybody else. His singing literally unlocks, through a romance, the key to solving the problem in season 3. Like, give me a more bard-like thing than that. Oh wait, I've got one. Bards burst onto the scene feeling like they're gonna be just the most effective person in the room because they have cantrips. They have some showy, fancy stuff going on. But bards don't really get a lot of their really big deal powers until later on, well after level 5, level 7 and above. Upper level bards are a big, very scary deal. Lower level bards, it's almost all for show. The actual substance isn't usually there yet because it hasn't been earned. That has been the case for every bard I've ever played. And that's true for Dustin. Which is why I think it's going to be so interesting to see what happens with him after what happened to Eddie, who, by the way, went out in a blaze of musical, inspiring glory. Again, bards. As a D&D player, I just really love to see the nuances of these roles and these player classes portrayed on the screen. Especially given that it's set in the 80s, that's when D&D was still, like, figuring itself out as a game. Just as our player characters are figuring themselves out. I just really love it, okay?